I had been out with her and Aaron, and like, I knew that they have an understanding. Like, she could be with girls if she wanted to. And as long as, you know, it wasn't with a guy. The first night we met, something happened. Denise and I went out and we had dinner.
I'm so glad that Alec introduced us. Brandi and I have a mutual friend. That's how the two of us met. We went to dinner one night, hit it off.
We completely click. We get absolutely wasted. So we go to the restroom, and all of a sudden, we're making out. But she wasn't with, like, Aaron at that time, so. I was not expecting it, but I was like, all right, I'll go with it. I'm wasted, you're pretty, let's do this. In April, she invited me to go to her set in Northern California to do my podcast. She really wanted to hang out a lot, and she's like, just come here. And I was like, okay, I'll just go there. I went, and I was gonna get my own room, but Denise said, no, just stay here, it's fine. I'll get you like a rollaway bed. You can stay in the room with us. There's plenty of room. Her middle daughter was there with a friend, and we did the podcast. That first night, the girls were sleeping in a room downstairs with a door, and Denise had a room upstairs. There was no rollaway bed, conveniently. And so I just slept in the bed with Denise. The first night I was there, like, we just had a good night, we're hanging out. And then the next night, we got really drunk, and we were just so up, and it was just like, we kind of hooked up, and then...
Who's we?
Denise and I.
Teddy. Well, I'm warning you because there's gonna be more. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, there is no truth to that.
So you already know what it is.
To nothing. There's no truth to anything.
Why don't you just say it?
Because it's really bad, Garcelle. You guys are gonna have to say it because it came to you.
But why are you torturing her?
Denise, I'm not gonna torture you any longer. She said you two had sex, okay?
What?
I'm sorry. I didn't think it was my place to say it.
Did you have sex with her?
No. No. I'm going through so much stuff. It has nothing to do with any of us, has nothing to do with this show. And bravo, bravo, bravo.
Honey, you have to stop saying that.
I don't want to be the person that leaves. I have to. This is like, I'm floored by this information.
So have a moment and say something.
Please do not air this. Please. That is not true. It is not true.
Honey, you gotta straighten this out with Brandi. You
It's
gotta.
the least
you
of
gotta,
my worries
I know it
dealing
is.
with what I'm dealing with.
I'm
It's
sure.
like,
By the way, whatever the story is between you and Brandi, we don't care. Okay, but and that's your side, that's her side, like whatever. I don't care.
I'm a very married woman, and I love my husband.
If this isn't true, let's pick up the phone and call Brandi. Let's confront her and let's do this.
Just tell me. Tell me exactly what it all is.
If it's true, talk to me. What happened? Let me help you.
I've seen her a couple times in my life.
Okay.
And she wanted to do a podcast, and I told her I was out of town, so she asked, could she come up and interview me in the cast?
How long was she there?
I don't know. Actually, maybe a day. I think she stayed overnight.
Have you tried calling her and saying, what
no.
are you doing?
No, I'm gonna handle that. Throw it out the way.
I mean, because it's...
No, it's not cool. First of all, I do not have an open marriage.
Okay.
And I have not cheated on my husband.
Okay.
Okay?
So why do you
That
think
is
this is
the truth.
happening?
Well, for shock value, I got a call from a mutual branding agent that represents her. She's been wanting to meet me and whatever. He goes, can we just go for drinks with her? And I said, yeah, that's fine.
I'm so glad that Alec introduced us finally.
No, he's not happy about it. He's like, you guys are troubled together? I'm like, no, we had the best time. What are you talking
No, but
about?
we have so much in common.
The other time I saw, she had started texting, asking for probably about a month if I would do her podcast. She flew up, and then she flew back to LA after that. So that was that. After that, when I had spoken to her, she knew every single thing that was going on in the group.
When? Recently, when you spoke to her?
Recently.
How recently?
Before your party, Kyle.
The problem is, the night before, she said she never talked to Brandi.
I've hardly talked to her. I have not spent much time with her. I don't talk to her much.
You
I
didn't
talk
talk to her leading up to the party?
No.
So which one is it, Denise? You barely know Brandi, or you know her and you've heard that somebody else is feeding her with all this information?
She knew that happened in Santa Barbara. She knew the things that, like the little tips. Someone else was sharing things with her. She knew stuff that I did not know. She shared a lot of personal stuff about a lot of people that are involved with this group. I will not repeat it.
Honey, if you've got something to say that's bad after what was said about you last night, you should let it go.
I'm not.
You should tell it.
You know why? There's
Why?
a line.
Denise.
No. I won't do it. And by the way, Brandi has said that she has had sex with every single woman she's come in contact with, including some of the people from this group. I'm not joking.
So you're saying that she said she had sex with someone at this table?
Yes.
Well, that would only be between you and me. If that is true, why didn't she say that last night?
Wow.
I've never had sex with a woman.
I don't believe she said that.
I'm
I
trying.
think it's a little bit interesting that you're saying that right now.
She says it about every single person that she has come
I've
in
never
contact.
heard that.
Lisa, I'm not lying.
I'm really struggling with that whole saying that she had sex with.
She said the same thing about me.
That's the whole point.
If you're trying to deflect, it's not working.
I
but
don't
you've
think
mentioned
Brandi
a
Glanville
bunch
has
of
ever
times
said
to me.
she's had sex with me. I can be honest about it. I don't think she's ever said that. So don't say that. Don't even put that out there.
I am not trying to hurt this person here in any way, shape, or form. In April, I went to visit her on set to do my podcast. She invited me to a movie set in Northern
Can I ask you a
California.
question? Was Aaron there?
No, Aaron wasn't there.
He told us, she told us she was there.
I knew for a 100% fact that they had an open thing as long as it was just with girls.
Why don't you believe me?
I don't know exactly what I believe, to be really honest with you.
Lisa.
I witnessed something that really confused me.
Can I see a little bit?
Just to see.
You have had a long relationship with Brandi Glanville, platonically or whatever, because you have a very long text message chain with her, Denise.
I
Because it's
don't
you.
care what text
Denise,
she has.
it's a year of text messages.
My interaction with her
Just so you know.
was very limited.
This is a friendship.
There is an app that can revise text messages. So whatever Brandi has, I don't even care. I've seen her 4 times in my life.
Oh, please.
She was an acquaintance. That was it.
I don't buy that.
Denise, you said a few times on the show that you barely know Brandi, and then Brandi showed the women a year's worth of text messages. It seems like a deeper connection. What's your explanation of that?
I would say about 10 text messages that were sent to me from Brandi, I would respond. She would always contact me wanting to go to dinner and this and that, and I never did. It was a very, I would call it like a,
Surface.
acquaintance exchange, truly. But I was always nice to her. I had no reason not to.
Why didn't you just call Brandi in Rome and say,
Because
Brandi,
she's
what
not a
the hell are you
friend of
doing?
mine, Lisa. She's
What?
not.
She's not a friend
She
of
is
yours?
not a friend of mine.
Denise, you can't keep lying. You just can't.
Lisa, you can't keep playing this card either and playing this game. I'm telling you right now, and
it's
you
the
know the
truth.
truth, I am not friends with Brandi.
Wow.
Well, not now.
At BravoCon, you were asked about Brandi, and
Yeah.
you called her a friend.
Denise, are you still friendly with Brandi?
I am friendly with her. Yeah, I think she's a lot of fun. I love that she's a straight shooter.
She doesn't have much of a filter, but I appreciate that.
And I truly meant it because I have no reason, at that point, I had no reason to say anything negative about Brandi.
No, I understand,
So
but you called her a good friend, and now you're saying she's not a friend and she's just an acquaintance. I'm just pointing that out.
Look, I feel like you're trying to discredit this, and that's not cool because I've done a lot of stuff.
I'm showing all sides.
I mean, look.
I'm showing
she
every
was not,
side.
I've
Except
never,
Brandi's side.
No, I've
Where's
never
Brandi?
socialized. I've never socialized with this person in my entire life, ever.
Well, where is Brandi?
Yeah, where is Brandi?
Where is Brandi?
Hold on. You know what? This is bullshit. Why isn't Brandi here to do this with you?